Greetings, welcome to Chisavi Online Tuitions. If it is your first time, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chisavi Online Tuitions, for more interesting videos. With me, I've got a question based on variation, and the question reads, y varies directly as the square of x and inversely as z, and y is equal to 2 when x is equal to 4 and z is equal to 24. So the first thing we are supposed to do is to understand the keywords. So the question says y varies directly as the square of x. So this is written as y varies directly as the square of x, which is written as x squared, and inversely as z. So when there is the term inversely, it means we are going to divide this by z. So this is the expression that we are going to use. So after writing the expression, we are going to convert it into an equation. So as an equation, it is written as y is equal to, so once we write equal sign, we introduce k, which is the constant. So we have k x squared over z. So this is the equation that we are going to use to answer all the given questions. So question A, we are asked to find the value of k, which is the constant of variation. So to answer the question, we are going to substitute the values given. So y is equal to 2. So we'll substitute y with 2 is equal to k. When x is equal to 4, so we'll substitute x with 4 squared is equal to, when z is equal to 24, so z will substitute 24. Then we now evaluate the question or the equation. So in this case, we are going to introduce over 1 and simply cross multiply. So when we multiply k times 4 squared, it will simply give us 16k is equal to, when we multiply 2 times 24, we'll simply get 48. To remain with k, we'll simply divide both sides by 16. So when we divide, we are going to have our k. 48 divided 16, it is going to give us 3. Therefore, the answer for the first question is 3. We proceed with the next question. So the next question says, find the value of y when x is equal to 9 and z is equal to 27. So for us to find the value of y, using the same equation, we are going to say y is equal to, so since our k is 3, so where this k, we'll substitute 3. So when x is equal to 9, so substitute x with 9. And remember, there's power 2 divided by, and z is equal to 27. So substitute z with 27. So now our y is equal to, so here we'll simply expand. So we are going to have 3 multiplied by 9 power 2 simply means we multiply 9 by itself 2 times. So to be 9 times 9, everything divided by 27. So y will be equal to, so we'll now look for numbers which can simplify. So in this case, this 9 can divide with 27. So say 9 into 9, 1. 9 into 27 will give us 3. Then also 3 into 3 will give us 1. 3 into 3 will give us 1. Therefore, the remaining values are 1 times 1 times 9, which will give us 9. Therefore, the value of y will be equal to 9. The last question says, find the values of x when y is equal to 8 and z is equal to 6. So for us to find the values of x, we are going to use the same equation, which is y is equal to k x squared divided by z. So where there is y, we are going to substitute 8. So we are going to have 8 is equal to the k. We found our k, which is 3. Then we have x squared divided by, then z is equal to 6. So at this point, we'll simply cross multiply. So when we cross multiply, we are going to have 1 times 3x squared, which will give us 3x squared is equal to, then we are going to have 8 multiplied by 6. So we'll simplify to get rid of 3, which is the coefficient of x squared. So we'll simply divide both sides by 3. So when we divide both sides by 3, we are going to have x squared is equal to, so here we can simplify 6 and 3. So 3 into 3 will give us 1. 3 into 6 will give us 2. 8 multiplied by 2 will give us 16. So since we have x squared, so we need to find the values of x. So to get rid of the squared, we'll simply introduce a square root on both sides of the equation. So we are going to have the square root of x squared is equal to positive or negative the square root of 16. So the square root of x squared is equal to x is equal to positive or negative. The square root of 16 is simply 4. Therefore, the values of x will be equal to positive 4 or negative 4. So these are the answers to the question. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Chisavi Online Tuitions, for more interesting videos. Thank you.